Yo, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Week 14 NFL predictions. Oh my god, it's already 14, bro. We only got like 4 weeks left. That's crazy, though. Playoff implications are getting higher and higher nowadays, but yeah, I guess let's just get right into it, if I can speak. Starting with the Patriots and the Steelers, and I guess the Patriots can win sometimes, and sometimes put up points. And I guess Bailey Zappi is just going to be the starter until Tom Brady just comes out of retirement. So, yeah, I was expecting the Patriots to win. I know. I mean, just looking at the wins, it should have been obvious the Steelers should have won. But, bro, they have Mike Tomlin as their head coach. So, I was like, yeah, it's just probably going to happen. It might not because Steelers have a bunch more wins, but they shouldn't have those wins. And you got to remember that Steelers do not deserve the amount of wins that they have. So, I did predict this. Patriots, and they did win. But yeah, the yellow end zones and the black jerseys for the Steelers actually looked quite nice. Unfortunately, their play hasn't been looking that nice this entire year, aside from maybe on defense. But yeah. Now, the Jaguars and the Cleveland Browns. This is going to be interesting in Cleveland. And I don't know, two interesting teams. Joe Flacco, I guess, is now the Browns quarterback, which is very, very, very weird. Their defense is still one of the best in the league. And Jags. Good job, Jags. You're winning, and you're probably going to just make the playoffs. You beat the Texans. Good for you. That was a very important game, and you won it. But yeah, I don't really know what to expect here. It's just it's weird. But I mean, the Jaguars, what do they have? 8 wins, 9 wins, probably 8, maybe 9. I don't know, man. Browns probably more like 7, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what to think. It's a weird game. I do not remember the last time these two teams faced off, but it was a while ago. And I don't know. I guess I'll just choose the Browns because they're home team, and I guess, yeah, I don't really know. Now, the New Jersey Jets hosting the Houston Texans. I guess Aaron Rodgers is going to come back at some points, and the Jets still suck. They're truly awful. I mean, they're just really bad. The Texans, however, they are making a playoff push, and I think they're going to be continuing that this weekend in New Jersey. Now, the Colts and Cincinnati Bengals. Wow. Bengals beating the Jaguars. Holy cow. I mean, Jake Browning out of nowhere Monday night, coming out of nowhere. Everyone thought it was going to be easy for the Jags. No. Jake Browning is the next Joseph. And, I mean, wow. That was just impressive. I believe Jake Browning got the AFC Player or Offensive Player of the Week, which is, wow, man. Crazy. Meanwhile, the Colts, they are, I think, in the playoffs. If not, they're like the 9th or 8th seed or something. But yeah, in Cincinnati, will the Bengals continue their momentum? I don't know about that. I think the Colts are going to be bringing Jake back down to earth. But who knows? Maybe it's going to last a few more weeks. But yeah, Colts better team. I'm expecting them to win. Or I guess at least without Joe Burrow, the Colts are definitely a better team. Now, a huge matchup for really the Chiefs. If the Chiefs lose, that's going to be bad. If the Bills, if they lose, they're pretty much just out of the playoffs, and that's kind of crazy. This is really a big game, high stakes for both teams. Not so much for the Chiefs, but they definitely want to be winning this. And the Bills, they're just inconsistent. Josh Allen has been looking the most volatile he has ever been looking, and I don't know. It's in Arrowhead, but I mean, Chiefs have always historically won in Arrowhead. I don't think Arrowhead, but Arrowhead. They've always beat the Bills there. And I don't know, man. This is a tough one. It's crazy that the Bills only have like 6 or 7 wins. That's like way too little. But like the Chiefs have been so inconsistent. Patrick Mahomes is the one consistent about that team, and it's crazy. And I don't know. It's not like either of these teams really are the top dog in the AFC anymore. Last year, this would be huge for that, but not anymore. And it's interesting. I think I'm just gonna take the Chiefs because they are the better team this year, And in Arrowhead, it's going to be tough to win there for the Bills, just like winning in Philadelphia for the Bills wasn't, because they didn't do it. But, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Bills, I don't know. They're so volatile. It could really happen, but I don't know. Now we got AFC West division rivals, Broncos. Hot streak. I believe they did lose last few weeks. I forgot. Man, it just molds together. It's just the most memorable weeks for some teams that I remember, but I'm pretty sure the Broncos are off that. Yes, I do remember now, because the Eagles and the Broncos were both on a 5-game win streak, and they both lost. So they are coming off of that. But the Chargers, they're just the Chargers, man. It sucks how bad they are and how good they should be, which we say all the time, but, I mean, it's just going to be the Chargers, man. It's in Los Angeles. Like, yeah, Broncos have been a better team, but I don't think the Chargers are going to let this get away from them, but you never know. Now we got the Titans and the Dolphins are winning. Yeah, Monday night, it might be a fun game at some points, like if Derrick Henry gets, like, a run or two, maybe. I don't know, man. Like a 20-yard touchdown. Who knows? It's gonna be the only thing interesting for the Titans. But Dolphins, they're way too good, and I'm pretty sure they're the 1 seed right now as well. So yeah, they are going to be wanting to defending that. And the Titans are a perfectly beat upable team for a lot of teams. I'm feeling that the Titans can get beaten up by a lot of teams. Now for the two AFC versus NFC games, we got first of all the Rams and the Ravens. And, yeah, Ravens are so consistent this year. They're not typically consistent based off of the last, like, half-decade with Lamar Jackson, but they've been very consistent this year. And the Rams, Puka Nacua, he's freaking the best rookie wide receiver ever, I guess. I don't know, man. He's crazy, but that's about it. That's got going there for the Rams. Kyron Williams is sometimes there, but not usually. And Ravens a much better team, and they should be taking the dub. Now we got the Vikings and the Raiders. Super Bowl rematch from 70s, I believe. And it should be... Yeah. So Josh Dobbs is still there. And I guess the Raiders are still playing professional football, which is really quite impressive. I don't know, man. This could be like a tie, if I'm being honest, but it's too late in the season for a tie. It's just going to be not that good of a game. It might be, but I don't know, man. I guess I'll just choose the Vikings, but I don't really know. And we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Falcons. These teams are just so bad. Again, anytime there's an NFC South matchup, I just choose the home team because that's all either team has going for them. No matter. Like, they're all so evenly matched. The Saints are probably the best team overall, even though they're out of the playoffs now. Falcons do have the lead there, but that's not going to last, trust me. And they might win this week, but yeah. I guess it probably would make sense in that type of fashion. You know what? Sure. Because the Falcons are the winning team in the NFC South. I'll just pick the Buccaneers because it's got to even out at some point. But who knows? The Saints stayed on top for a while, so I don't know. Now we got the Bears and the Lions. We got an interesting game. Lions are very, very good. And the Bears are not as good, but they've been getting some wins here and there. But yeah, Lions, much better team, should be winning in Chicago. Not going to matter too much, and I think Lions getting the dub. And again, it's another NFC South game. And I guess this time, you know what, I didn't pick the home team last time, so I'll pick the home team this time. Got the Saints winning. Now I got the Seattle Seahawks versus the 49ers. 49ers continuing the rampage of bird teams. I mean, dear God. And yeah, they swiftly defeated the Eagles with a bit of help from the refs. That was a very poorly reffed game. But I will say, as an Eagles fan, we were thoroughly outplayed for the vast majority of it. There were some plays that I will continue to complain about because the NFL just sucks at reffing. But hey, we lost that game, and we're going to bounce back. But this is about the Niners, and they destroyed the Eagles. And, I mean, freaking Seahawks. They played them, like, on Thanksgiving, and that wasn't that impressive. So I don't think that's going to be changing anytime soon. Now, about those Philadelphia Eagles I was talking about, yeah, it's time. We're heading to Arlington, and we're winning, okay? I don't care what anybody says about if the Cowboys are probably going to win. They're not going to win. Philadelphia Eagles, I mean, we just don't do that, okay? We won 5 games in a row. We lost the first one. We won five games in a row. We lost one. We're not losing another game in a row, okay? That's just not happening. And the Birds, they need this game. If we don't win this, Cowboys are going to be the 1 seed. And you serious? We're not going to be letting that happen anytime soon. And yeah, Philly. Let's go Birds. Come on. And finally, for the Green Bay Packers and the New Jersey Giants, 2 Monday night games. This is the second one. I think they're both happening at the same time. I don't know why. That just makes it less fun, and I don't know, man. It's weird. But this should be interesting. Packers on a hot streak. Packers looking very good. And I guess the Giants are like talking about Danny DeVito. Y'all, you still suck. Like, I'm constantly seeing all these videos about Danny DeVito do the Italian thing with his hands. I'm like, bro, you guys still suck so bad. Don't be doing that. You got to be a winning team to do that. Like, come on, you win by 2 points in a 15-13 game. Like, get out of here, bro. Anyway, Packers definitely be winning as they are on a hot streak. But who knows? Packers have proven that they can just not show up for half of the game, and that might happen. But the Giants are so terrible that they're not going to be there the whole game. So as long as Packers are there for like the last 2 minutes, they should be just fine. And for the teams on bye, we got the Washington Commanders and the Arizona Cardinals. 2 teams that played earlier in the season. They won't be playing this week, but I mean, they both got a bye. And Commanders, they're trash. I guess they might need it, but I don't really know. I guess Sam Howell is not leading the league in passing yards anymore. I don't know how he was in the first place because they suck, so I don't really understand that. But the Arizona Cardinals, they're bad, but they've been getting a win or two. Kyler's looking like a version of Kyler Murray. I'll say that, but yeah. I guess that'll do it for Week 14 preview, and predictions for the NFL. And I guess I will see you next time you want to see me, whenever you want to see me again. See you.